everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a fall decor DIY, and I know that this is up pretty late. We do have about 2 to 3 weeks left of fall, but I did end up losing this video. I had to re-edit it all over again, but I figured that since a lot of you guys probably do entertain some guests during Thanksgiving, that this would be so perfect because there are a lot of cute centerpieces and just decorations that you would love to have around your house for Thanksgiving. Alright, so for the first DIY, we're going to be doing this really pretty centerpiece. It's going to be perfect for Thanksgiving. It's just so good. So for this DIY, you're going to need 3 jars. I actually got all of these from Dollar Tree. I got the tea lights from Dollar Tree, and then the sweet corn, or the candy corn, you can get at pretty much any store, and then that white little centerpiece tray, I actually got that at Walmart for about $5, and it's really nice. So you're just going to go ahead and arrange the 3 glasses that I got from Dollar Tree like this, and then you're going to go ahead and take your bag of candy corn and then just start placing it around the jars on the tray. And then you're going to go ahead and take your tea light candles and place 1 in each jar. And then I went ahead and took these like leaf garlands. I actually got these from Dollar Tree as well. And I just added it kind of last minute because I felt like it needed a little more, and it just adds just an amazing touch to the DIY, and it just looks so pretty and just makes it look so much more fall-like, if that makes any sense. And then you can just go ahead and leave them unlit, but I liked just going ahead and lighting the tea lights, and this is the finished look. Alright, so for the next DIY, we're going to be doing this really pretty fall vase of flowers. And all you're going to need is a vase just like this. I got this at Dollar Tree. Some fake flowers, I got those from Dollar Tree as well. And then just a can of orange spray paint, which I got at Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into the spray painting process. I went ahead and put a Walmart bag, just a plastic bag in general, around my hand to protect my hand from getting any spray paint on it. And I just went ahead and did 1 coat at a time. It took about 20 to 30 minutes to go ahead and dry, and then I went ahead in with a second coat. Now once it's all completely dry, for another half hour it will take to dry, you're just going to go ahead and arrange your fake flowers in any way you would like. You can see me kind of adjusting them, and you can pretty much just add any that you would like, and here is the finished look. It's just so simple but so pretty as well. Now we're going to be going ahead and making scented pine cones, and all you're going to need is a really pretty basket, some pine cones, a muffin tin, some essential oils, and a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. First, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking our pine cones and placing them into the muffin tin just like this, and pretty much just putting 1 pine cone in each muffin tin. It just works out best that way. And then you're going to want to go ahead and set your oven for about 200 degrees and just go ahead and preheat that. And then once it's preheated, you're going to go ahead and put your pine cones into the oven for about an hour. Once you take them out of the oven, you're going to go ahead and start placing your pine cones into the gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And then you're going to go ahead and take your essential oils. I took Pumpkin Patch. I actually got these off of Amazon. It's just like a cinnamon pumpkin smelling. It smells so good. You can use any kind of scent you'd like. Now as you can see, I'm shaking up the bag, which is exactly what you would do. They recommend that you keep them in there for about a week at the least, just because they'd smell better. So the longer you have the pine cones in the bag, the better they will smell, because putting them in the oven just opens up the pine cone and allows the essential oils to go in, because when they cool off, the needles just go ahead and close up. So as you can see, I have a wax melter in the center of the really pretty wooden basket, and I'm just going ahead and putting the pine cones around, and it just looks so pretty. Now we're going to go ahead and make these really pretty fall jars. You're going to need 4 jars. I got them from Dollar Tree, some burlap, orange paint, brown paint, some jute, and then some fall letters. I just punched some out, some black ones. Now I'm going ahead and spray painting the jars. 2 of them are going to be orange, 2 of them are going to be that espresso color, and then I have the Walmart bag around my hand once again to protect me from getting any paint on my arm, and it just works out a lot better that way. And now I'm going in with the satin color, or the satin finish. It's espresso, and I would highly recommend doing this outside. It got really stinky in my room. I had to open a window, and I got spray paint all over my table. Once they are completely dried, you're gonna go ahead and take your burlap, and I just got this at Walmart. You can pretty much get them at any craft store as well. So I started taking about an inch off of the burlap because it was way too big around those jars from Dollar Tree, and I took another ½ inch off. So total, I ended up taking 1.5 inches off. So as you can see, I went ahead and wrapped that around the jar, and I'm just taking my hot glue gun and running a line of hot glue along there, and then I'm just going ahead and pressing the edge of the burlap there just to stick the 2 together, and just pressing down firmly to ensure that they are really pushed down and stuck together. Alright, now you're going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of your letters. Now I would highly recommend not using hot glue gun for this part. I'd probably say a stronger adhesive like a liquid glue or a super glue. It would work a lot better. It just did not work well with this at all. You just kind of have to do a trial and error, but I definitely would not recommend using hot glue gun. But as you can see, I did end up laying the burlap down and then putting the hot glue on the back of the letters and then pressing them down. It just worked a lot better. And then you can just keep pretty much doing the same process that we did with the first jar with all the other jars, and just running a line and then pushing the burlap pieces together. And then I just went ahead and cut some of the strings. I don't know if you saw that, just because it looked better and it looked like the pieces were fraying a little bit. That's just what happens when you end up cutting the burlap. Now once you have all of the burlap and the letters on, it's looking so pretty, but we are not done yet. But this is what it's going to look like. Now you're going to be taking your jute, I think that's how you say it. I actually got these from Walmart, but you probably could get it at Dollar Tree as well, or a craft store. Now I'm just going ahead and kind of tying it around the rim part of the jar, and all I'm doing is tying a bow and just kind of leaving the parts that hang down just a little bit longer. I felt like it looked better that way rather than having it shorter. And you're just going to continue doing this to all of your jars. Now this is what it's going to look like once you have the jute tied around and you did a bow. Now we are going to be taking our fake flowers or fake leaves. I got all of these from Dollar Tree. There's literally a whole wall of them at Dollar Tree. So now I'm taking these really pretty flowers. I just love them with the espresso color. It just looks so pretty, but you can take any flowers that you would prefer to like. You don't have to take the color of spray paint that I took. Now as you can see that in each jar I kind of have similar color schemes going on, but just a little bit different. With this jar I had more of an orange scheme kind of going on. The next jar I had some more orange and red, and I did throw in a green. And then the last one I did end up having a little bit more green and red, and then a little touch of orange. But here's the finished look. They are so pretty. I just absolutely love these in my makeup room, and they are just so simple, so easy to make, and anybody would love them, and they just make your house look so much better. Now we're going to be making this really pretty fall pumpkin. It is so simple. You literally need 3 things. You just need a pumpkin, some white paint, spray paint, and then some gold or silver metallic markers. Now I'm just going ahead and getting right into this and spray painting the whole pumpkin white. I only did 1 coat, and I did end up wrapping some tape around the stem so that I didn't lose the color of the stem. Now this DIY is going to go by pretty quick, and I didn't really show me writing hello fall on there very much, just a little bit of it, because it was so hard to show you guys how I was writing it without having my big fat hand in the way. But you will see the finished look here in just a moment. And here it is. The lettering turned out so cute, and it's just so pretty to just put on like a mantle or on the table. It just looks so pretty. And here is the finished look of all of the DIYs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button down below. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video.